other locations. I concede all of these points, the Empress said. For the record, Mark was adamant that golden scales gating was dangerous and put the fabric of the universe at risk, and has yet to explain why it thought this when it has become blindingly obvious that gating is completely safe. Can you explain this, Mark? They waited for Mark to respond, but it didn't say anything. It still refuses to explain, the Empress said. What is your request, daughter? We colored dragons request that the Empire ease the restrictions on the transfer of color to golden scales dragon bodies. We all know that transferring a soul to a different species, without it happening naturally through the process of reincarnation, where the soul has time through childhood to become accustomed to the body, results in major dysphoria, where the soul is uncomfortable with the new body. But this shouldn't apply for us. It's a sensible restriction. And recent events where some irradiated human soul stones were placed in golden scales bodies to reattune them is an indicator of how difficult this process is, the Empress said. The humans eventually chose to remain unconscious during the soul stone attunement process to avoid the powerful dysphoria of being in dragon bodies. We have yet to find a species that can move its soulstone to inhabit the body of a different species without some trauma attached to the process. We submit that golden scales and coloreds are of the same species, Megumi said, and we wish to have the freedom to inhabit golden scales bodies as well as colored ones. Miko interrupted her. The gist of this is that you want to be able to gate like we can, because it's making us rich. That's the gist of it, yes, Megumi said. The golden scales have been living as full dragons for 5 dragon years, and we have yet to see a child from any of them, the Empress said. It is possible that they are sterile after all. Would you risk that? Now that the Empire no longer uses us to travel to new planets, seduce the populations, and replace them with our own half-dragon children as a form of reproductive colonization, I don't think a lack of children is a major disadvantage, Megumi said, and grinned at her mother. We have plenty of dragon scales children already. Anything to add to your petition? No, Majesty, Megumi said, and bowed her head. Please allow us to inhabit golden scales bodies. It will confirm their equality in the eyes of the Empire, and give us more dragons able to gate, particularly since it appears that they are unable to reproduce themselves, and we must wait for you to bear them. Very well. Your petition is lodged. Miko, your turn. Miko took a deep breath and raised her head. We say no, she said. You all treated us like shit. You used us as servants. You wouldn't let us have spouses or families. You made us believe that gating was dangerous to stop us from utilizing this useful tool that made us your equals. You oppressed us and used us as an underclass, and none of you have apologized for it. You expect us to just forgive you and move on from this without any recompense or even an apology for our treatment. Now that we're of value, you want to take that from us. All of you coloreds can go to hell. Our biology and abilities are unique to us, and it will take us a very long time to recover from millennia of oppression. With all due respect, mother and sister, go fuck yourselves. Our biology belongs to us, and you're not having it. I spoke out loud to her rather than telepathically, in a massive breach of protocol. I have never in my 100-odd years wanted for dragon hearings to be done in public more than I do right now, so that you have an audience to your courage and integrity. Thanks, my love, she replied softly. Do you have anything else to add to your rebuttal? The Empress asked Miko. No, Miko said. Very well. The procedure is registered, and the arguments are recorded. Mark? Confirmed, Mark said. So you can speak, Miko.